Good day, parents. Today we're going to talk shortly about feelings. Yesterday I told you how you can take your child's feelings serious. When there's a scary monster, you don't dismiss it, you take your child's feelings serious. Today I'm going to take you through a step-by-step process by which you can help your child feel the feelings. There is very, very little on feelings that science has figured out. Basically, a lot of the emotion research that is out there is about regulating the emotion, and regulating the emotion is things like stuffing it away, doing other things so you forget about the emotion, pretending it's not there, just putting a different label on the emotion, which is called reappraisal. Like, it's not so bad, it's really this or that, instead of the frightening thing. But what I want you to work with today is that there's a very simple answer to feelings. You don't have to distract yourself with music. You don't have to go sport it off or talk to people. You don't have to do any of those things. All you have to do when you have a feeling is feel it and let it go. Feel it and let it go. Feel it and let it go. It's that simple. This may seem a little bit too simple for you people. That's okay. You just try it. You don't have to believe any of the things I say. You don't have to believe any of it. You just listen, and if it's something for you, you try it. If you think it might be something for you, you try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work. For me, this works. For my child, it works. So what you do when there's a feeling is you focus on that feeling on purpose. You focus on your belly with your energy, basically with your focus, with your attention. If you focus that on your belly, you find the feeling gets stronger. And you can even imagine things to make it feel stronger. So for example, if you have a fear, you might imagine the thing you're frightened of. And then the fear will get stronger. So that's the feeling part. You feel it. You go in it. You put your attention in it. And you feel it very intensely. You make it more intense. If it's not that intense, you make it more intense. And you feel it. 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 And then you imagine letting it go. That's step 2. So step 1, feel it, feel it, feel it. Make it stronger if necessary. Second part, you let it go. How do you let it go? It's through a process called grounding. And it's as simple as using your imagination to truly let the emotion go. So you can imagine maybe holding on to something, like a happy that you had, and you're holding on to it. It doesn't work. You need to let it go. Yes, thank you. You need to let it go. So use your imagination to ground. And grounding works like this. You stomp. You just put your feet on the floor. You sit straight up. You put your feet on the floor. And you lift your foot, your heels, and you stomp it into the ground. That's it. It's not more complicated than this. Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Ground it. Let it go. And with the grounding, you can use any metaphor you like. Any imaginings that will help you to actually let it go. You can imagine letting it go on purpose. Like you're holding it in your hands and then you're putting it in the ground. You could imagine you're a tree and you have roots and you're letting the muck grow in the roots. You can imagine you have water channels in your legs and sewer channels at the back. Water channels going up is for energy coming in, and sewer channels at the back letting all the muck go. You can use anything that helps you to actually let this stuff go. So that's it. That's what I want you to try. It's a doing. It's a thing to try. It has nothing to do with theory here. Well, there's a little bit of theory, but there's also a whole lot of doing. So I don't want you to believe any of this. All I want you to do is try it with yourself if you have a feeling, and with your kid if you have a feeling. And all you have to do is tell them, belly, be in the belly. Breathe into the belly so you feel it more. You make energy move. You feel it more. You maybe help them imagine it a bit stronger if you need to. Just like you would do for you. And you help them stomp stomp. You help them put their heels on the floor very firmly. And you make them jumping up and down if it helps. And then you just say, let it go. Put the emotion in the ground. Put the feeling into the ground. If you were frightened, you can put the fear, all the frightened, you get it, and you go whoosh into the ground. Stomp, stomp into the ground. Like that. I've done this with my child for, at least 2 years now. And it's made things so much easier. Whenever she's overwhelmed, whenever she's going, running around the house, being really hyper, I just help her with this. If she has a strong feeling, like a fear or a big sad, this always helps. It helps her to process it, and it helps her to let it go. And the children so far that I've worked with, including her, she's very fast. She is very, very, very fast with emotion. It takes her like seconds to move through something like this. And she stomps, lets it go, and it's done. And she moves on and happily plays. It usually takes a bit longer for adults because we're not used to it so much, and we have more muck stored. But it shouldn't be hard. It's a very easy process. So just try it. See how it goes. I'll see you next time.